Please welcome, with a big round of applause, the industry strategy leader, life sciences at Siemens Digital Industries Software, Jim Thompson.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction.
Enjoy the session.
Yeah, hi everybody. Jim Thompson from Siemens Digital Industries Software. I'm here at the Siemens stage at ACHEMA in Frankfurt, Germany, and I'm going to talk today a little bit about digital threads, and in particular why we think they are a key for our customers' transformation success. So the first thing I'd like to do is really comment on the fact that these digital threads are maybe a new concept for many people. So why are we introducing this new concept of digital threads? Well, bottom line, it allows us to focus on you, our customer, and we want to in particular focus on your business processes. And so when I say business processes, what I mean is the myriad of interconnected steps that you have to get things done, whether it's create and innovate new products, whether it's lab work to test and validate promising pharmaceutical candidates, whether it's planning for production, for clinical trials, and eventually commercial production. But ultimately, it's all about your business processes that lead to the shipment of safe and efficacious products to the healthcare industry around the world. And so what we want to do is on these digital threads and realize that the digital threads are really a subset of the business processes that you have to accomplish. But these are a special set of digital business processes where Siemens believes we can actually help digitalize and provide a productivity improvement, whether it's a productivity improvement that results in lower cost, improved quality, maybe sustainability, or just the amount of time that it takes to get things done. So these digital threads are the specific processes where Siemens can help you realize a business benefit. So let's jump over and look at some examples of this that we've been working on in the pharmaceutical industry. There's a set of digital threads that we've architected called drug discovery and development, process design and tech transfer, smart manufacturing, product performance and patient outcomes, smart buildings and infrastructure, and pharmaceutical equipment engineering. All of these digital threads are the threads that we've developed for the pharmaceutical industry. And what we want to do is put those digital threads then in the context of your overall business processes. And again, we're not covering all your business processes, we're just covering a subset of those processes. And these are the ways that we would like to engage with you, our customer, to be able to bring an improvement. So what we've done is we've pre-configured, we've predefined a set of processes where, bottom line, our accelerator portfolio can help you, our customers. And we do this in a very prescriptive way, but then of course we want to interact with you and adapt those. So that doesn't mean that necessarily all of our products are tightly woven together and it's a shrink-wrap solution. This is something that we have to work out with you to define the right integration and the right steps that work for your business. But at the end of the day, these Siemens digital threads to help answer the basic question, hey Siemens, how can you really help us? Well, how have you proven that your digitalization technologies really return a business benefit? So let's look at one level below one of these digital threads in the pharmaceutical industry. I'm now showing a very high-level overview of the imperatives that are associated with our process design and tech transfer digital thread. And so we talk about digital design of products and processes, knowledge-driven recipe transformation, and manufacturability verification and optimization. So these imperatives at a high level help us understand where we seek to find value in this digital thread. And then we can go one layer below that, and we can talk about what we commonly call a narrative or a workflow that in the case of this digital thread begins with program management and risk identification, moves on through early process design, design of experiments, et cetera, leading to eventually an IND or NDA submission and then eventually production scale up. But the point here is that this allows us to get more into a concrete discussion with you as our customer to understand where your pains are. Is it early on in program management, or is it maybe more focused on data capture and analysis coming from experiments that happen in your lab, or maybe it's later stage in tech transfer? So working with you in the context of a digital thread allows us to have a very focused discussion about how we can help and where your pain is, and then we can zero in on that and how we can help. And we have a variety of different tools that can help in this regard. For example, we've got business process modeling tools where we can get very granular about modeling both your as-is and to-be processes. And we have also online demos and trials that we can run, or maybe trials or even proofs of concept that we can install and run at your site. So the key here is that we really want to pick a handful of these focus areas with you and focus on those and deliver a solution that proves that we can work together and that we can deliver value. But from here then, I want to make the case of why these digital threads are so important from a business standpoint. Number one is that they provide business process context. So if we pick an area or two to focus on with a particular solution or a particular product, you see and we see a broader context of how that tool, how that solution is used across your organization. So that's very valuable for everybody to understand that. Number two, we can align on value. And this is maybe one of the most important things to understand, is that it may be the case that the particular high pain point that you have may not be the end of the story. We may need to actually deliver multiple projects across multiple steps in your business processes with multiple tools, but we're going to do that in a phased way. So it's important for everybody in your organization to understand maybe phase one is more of an investment phase where you may actually spend more time and energy to actually launch yourself into the digital world. It may only be at phase two where you're connecting multiple products, multiple solutions together where you actually achieve the business value. So this is really important to align at a technical level, but also important to align with your business leaders, because they may hear in a phase one, hey, yeah, this is a different way of working. We're not really seeing the business value. It may be phase two, phase three down the road where the business value is actually realized. And then the last key point of why digital threads are important for digitalization success is it also helps us define a roadmap. So we may begin with an area or two to focus on, but then we can create a multi-year roadmap that describes what do we do in phases in the out years and ultimately deliver a complete digitalization solution that maybe spans the entire digital thread, but recognize it's going to take us a long way to get there. So that's the summary. Digital threads, we believe, are a key way for us to interact with our customers, a focus on business processes, a focus on your pain points, and a way to bring value to your organization in a phased way that both delivers value in the near term and as well as a roadmap for the long term. So my name again is Jim Thompson. My email is james.b.thompson. And if you're watching online, go to www.siemens.com/pharma for more information about our pharmaceutical business and our digital threads. If you're here at the event, over there in the corner is our stage, and where we're talking about these new digital threads that we're bringing to the pharmaceutical industry. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. To learn more about this topic, check out the links in the description. And if you enjoyed what you saw, like the video and subscribe to the channel.